y'all. Huh?
You're doing great.
Thank you, baby. Hey y'all, welcome back to a brand new video. Today is going to be a get it all done. We have a ton to do today. I have all these donations to take today. I'm actually meeting up with a girl named Ashley. She's super sweet. I actually met her over on Facebook. She is gathering donations for those affected in like the hard hit areas, and she has the manpower to pass these things out. Her uncle owns a business. He has a semi truck, and they have a semi truck load of stuff that they're taking to those in need. Actual physical donations, which I really appreciate. Right now, I've noticed a lot of places are no longer accepting donations if it's not cash, which is really unfortunate because I feel like cash is great, but physical items help tremendously when you're in need. So I'm working with her. I'm going to take all of this stuff that I have here, the physical stuff, and just kind of go meet up with her, give her these things, load up the truck. I'll share what I can as far as filming goes and show you guys like where it's going. So yeah, that's the plan today first, and then we get back, we have a ton of cleanup to do. I also need to submit our donation to Samaritan's Purse for the leftover funds that y'all helped me raise over on GoFundMe. So yeah, that was a lot. But let's get this stuff loaded up in the truck, and then we're gonna go meet up with Ashley. Through here. This is crazy. Oh, they have a whole
Holy crap.
system going on here. What in the world? I just like the southern part of me just came out. Oh my goodness. Anyway, we made it, and Ashley was absolutely incredible. Her team of just everyone working together was so kind. So yeah, we unloaded the truck. We had a lot of conversation about where the donations were going, also about Dylan and I going to Georgia for the weekend, and yeah, just great people. They're going to get these items out to the right people in need, and I'm super grateful to be a part of that with you guys as well, thanks to your donations. So yeah, there's other things she actually needs. She needs air mattresses and stuff like that, so I'll be looking for some of those to pass along to her as well. So at some point today, I'm actually going to hit Walmart and look for some of those items, and I will share that over on Instagram. If you're following me there, y'all can check that out. I will also be including, you know, how much money is left over from the GoFundMe. I took some screenshots. My phone's not next to me right now, but I took some screenshots of the transfers and just all that, so that way y'all know how much money was spent and what's left over and what will get donated after I'm done buying physical items. So yeah, but anyway, let's go ahead and we're going to head back home now. I'm going to get some stuff done around the house, our yard, just the house, just everything has been so behind. So we're going to get caught up today. All right, y'all, this is a no judgment zone, okay? It's a mess out here, I know. I started taking on the pool. It obviously got super green after the storm, all the rain, and just leaves. We poured a ton of chlorine in there, hoping that it would keep it good, but it just wasn't enough. Got leaves everywhere. Oh, just got so much to do. So I'm going to get busy and do my absolute best to clean up as much as I can before my husband gets home. I'll try to weed eat, mow, hopefully get the pool taken down completely today. We have a cold front coming through, so we're pretty much done with the pool for the year. So let's get her done. All right, we're gonna start off with the pool. I needed it to drain a little bit. So this pool, oh my gosh, y'all, we're not gonna talk about it. Let me just tell you, I just don't think that pools are for us. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, that's it. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyway, I'm taking the pool down as best as I can. It's really difficult to take this down. The poles are so, listen, I am so sore right now from taking down this pool. This was a workout, a full-blown, full-body workout. There's parts of my body I didn't even know had muscles, okay? I am exhausted from doing this. It doesn't look that hard from the video, I will admit, but trying to break, like my husband put the poles together. and he's much stronger than I am. So yeah, it was just a lot of work. I had to also dump it out completely. Never again. On a serious note, though, I definitely needed the workout. I have been slacking big time with my little gym membership that I got. However, I do got some exercise equipment for my building. Y'all, I'm so excited about. I'm working with a brand, and they actually sent me a new treadmill and exercise bike to review for you guys. And I'm sure you've seen it. The Yesol, I think that's how you say it. Exercise equipment. First of all, I've seen nothing but amazing ads on it everywhere right now, and I'm so excited to get it set up in my building so I can have like a little home gym again. I just find that working out at home is so much more convenient and easier, so I can't wait to get that put together and share that with you guys, because I definitely need to move my body, and this just proved just how out of shape you can get just so quickly. Although I've been busy, it's not like I haven't been doing things. I've been moving around a lot, but just physically working out, I haven't. So yeah, I'm really grateful that this pool kicked my butt and got me back in gear and made me realize that I need to work out more, because I'm so sore. But during the storm that we had, Hurricane Milton, unfortunately, it broke my palm tree. So I'm just cutting it back here. I actually ended up chopping. I think I butchered it, but it's fine. Hopefully it'll come back. If not, it's no big deal. To be honest, I don't love the landscaping in our yard anyway. I want simple and clean. So I'm chopping this off because it was already broke, and like I said, I hope I didn't ruin it, but I'm pretty sure it'll come back. It's a palm tree. The palm trees are very hardy, especially here in Florida. Like, you can literally butcher these and somehow they still survive. So I chopped it off, drug all this out by the road, and now I'm just waiting on my pink slip from the county. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. If you know, you know. I don't think they're going to give me a pink slip this time, though. Just because we did have a major hurricane. Y'all, if they give me a pink slip for these limbs, I'm going to lose it. I'm just kidding. I'm just going to have a big fire, I guess. But anyway, got that done, and then I'm going to jump back into taking the pool down. You'll notice that I kept taking breaks from the pool because it was a lot of work. At some point during the pool takedown process, my camera died and I didn't realize that it wasn't filming, so don't have the rest of that footage. But then I continued on with yard work. There was this vine that has been growing on our back fence for a while, and I actually like it. I'm not gonna lie, I like the look of it. But I do feel like it's messing up our fence, so I was like, okay, we need to take this down before it ruins the fence, bad. But it is so overgrown because, like I said, for a while there, I loved the way it looked. So I was like, we're not chopping it down. Now I'm kind of regretting it because it's kind of taken over a little bit. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and take this post down that's in the center of the yard. We put these up over the pool every year just to make sure that we have like the shade sail over it. It just keeps, obviously, the pool cool and keeps us from getting burnt. And yeah, the pole's not ideal in the middle of the yard. It doesn't take much to throw it back in next year, so we just put this to the side somewhere in the yard and just save it. The other two posts are out of the way, so we don't really worry about those. We didn't take those down last year. It's just the one right here in the middle that we take down. And if you're curious about the grass, the spot where the pool was, trust me, it'll grow back in like a week. It doesn't take long. We have bahia grass in our backyard, and you can see it's all green, pretty. It grows so quickly, and before you know it, we'll have new sprouts in that area. So it never really ruins anything. It comes right back every year. But I know I get a lot of comments about that, like, why do we waste our time putting up a pool every year? If you live in Florida, then you know. Like, every year I say I'm never going to get a pool again, and then every single year I get a pool. Are you serious? Yeah, I don't know if y'all can hear him, but he's snoring loud over there. Excuse me, I'm working. Oh, I just got the side eye. But anyway, on a serious note, I am happy to have my yard clear. It just looks so just clean, kind of, except for the big round patch in the in the middle of the yard. But like I said, the grass will grow. I'm not too worried about it. But one thing I am worried about, let me just tell you, this is like disgusting, but why do dogs like the smell of stinky stuff? I don't understand it. And it's always Little. Little's our Doberman Pinscher and Dotson mix. She's the small, like our little wiener dog. She is so bad. She's so bad. First of all, she breaks out of the fence every single day. Every day she breaks out of the fence somehow. I don't know how she does it. She's freaking Houdini. It doesn't make no sense. There's no holes in the fence. I don't know how she's getting out. I've even tried to watch her and I can't figure it out. Like, she'll be out back and I'm like, okay, she's good. She's not escaping. I'll go inside and all of a sudden I'll hear her bark and she's up front. It makes no sense. But she loves the smell of stinky stuff. And whenever you have a pull up for a long time and you take it down, the dirt, like this area, that round spot, it smells like fart, okay? It's so bad. And her butt likes to go roll in it like an animal. It's disgusting. She came in the other day. She came running in. Let me rephrase. I opened the door. I'm like, come on, y'all, let's go. She come running past me, and I just got hit with a whiff of just dog fart. I was like, what is that? What is that smell? Well, come to find out, it's Little. She rolled in the dirt. Also, this is random, but I went ahead and took up this orange tree. We planted this like 2 years ago, and it has done absolutely nothing. We read about it, and it turns out that sometimes you can get duds, I guess, and we believe that we got a dud tree, so it's kind of just pointless. It hasn't grown an inch since we bought it and planted it, so it's time for this to go. It's just driving me crazy being where it's at. So I pulled that up, and then my husband got home and jumped right into helping me. I was going to weed eat and mow. I was trying to get it done before he got home, but he made it before I got there. And then I told him about this vine, and him and I were trying to pull it down.
It'll hurt. It'll get you. How do you let line out on it? You wanted to tap the bottom?
Mm-hmm.
You're my music, but you tear me to pieces. So where does it come from? A scene that keeps playing on repeat, ignores the rule of thumb. Oh, where does it come from? Oh, where does it come from? All your emotions with your heart on your sleeve, it won't fade until you paint it black. I let it burn, you call the fire brigade, but I feel we're in. I breathe you in and I can tell where I end and you begin. Where I end and you begin. Where I end and you begin. Oh, where does it come from? Oh, where does it come from? Where does it come from?
It's much better. All right, so the yard's all clean now. Thank goodness. It feels good to have that done. But now we're gonna go ahead and work on cleaning up the house. Oh my gosh. First of all, our fridge and freezer has not been like deep cleaned in a hot minute. Okay, like I wipe it down and like I clean up spills when they happen, stuff like that. But like I'm talking about take out the drawers, like empty it, deep clean it. It's been a while. So that's what we're tackling today. I did not want to buy any more groceries until I got this done, along with cleaning out the pantry. So my daughter helped me unload it, and then I'm going to start pulling out all the drawers and stuff and get it all wiped down and clean. Now, I wanted to talk a little bit about anxiety and stress that's related with having a messy house in general. Now, I feel like overall I do a pretty good job at keeping up. Like my house is tidy. It's not like disgusting or anything like that. Well, the fridge is, but most of the time my house is decent. But I will say the past couple weeks have been a little crazy between traveling, the storms. It's been a lot. And I've noticed that I've been a little bit more anxious and stressed than normal. And no matter how often I clean, the house never looks clean type of thing. Well, yesterday, I don't know what came over me, but I woke up and I was just like, I can't take it no more. I need to get my house back in order. I need to just get my life back on track. And it's crazy how much anxiety and stress, well, you'll hold on to when your house is a mess or like just unorganized or not clean. Like the things that we surround ourselves with really do play a huge part in our overall mental health. I can assure you that. And I will be the first to admit, I definitely get caught up in the overconsumption of the world. You know, you can't get online without finding something that you think you need or something that you want. And with Amazon delivery right at your fingertips, like Walmart being able to deliver, everything is just 2-day delivery. You know, or next day delivery or same day delivery on some things. Like it's insane how much just like social media plays a huge part on the things that we think that we need and that we want. And trust me, I'm part of the problem. I know that. I'm a social media influencer. Not that I try to influence you guys to buy things in particular. I try not to overshare things because I don't want you to feel like you have to have this because this is going to make you happy type of thing. But I totally understand the whole influencer world and how easy it is to get influenced to buy things. Like it could be a pair of shoes, right? Like I could have a cute pair of shoes on and someone sees them and like, ooh, I love those shoes. I want those. But do you really need the shoes? But anyway, it's not even about shoes. My point is, it's just how easy it is to be convinced to buy things that we don't need. And I am a viewer. I view other influencers, just like you guys are watching, even me or just someone else that you watch on Instagram. I follow a couple girls that share like Amazon outfits and I get sucked in all the time. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so cute. Like this will make me happy. And then I buy it. And then guess what? I don't like the way it looks on me, or I buy like the accessory and I wear it one time and it just sits and takes up space in my house. And you know, I go through these phases. Every year around this time, I go through this phase where I'm in this massive declutter phase. And then I have phases in my life where I'm overbuying. And I think that it's just human nature. Like, I'm not perfect, and I know that. And while I say all this stuff, you know, next week might be different for me. But right now in this moment, I think especially because I've seen so much devastation over the past couple weeks and just how quick life can just throw a curveball and take everything that you have away from you. And what is truly important has nothing to do with the material things around us. And I just ultimately have had just a huge shift in my life. And I will share more about this in an upcoming video. I want to do like a little sit down, get ready with me, chat style video where I talk more about, you know, what I once desired and what I want now in life and just why my thought process has changed a lot. So I'll share more about that. But If you feel comfortable, feel free to let us know in the comments if there's something that you would love to work on in your life, or something that you have been working on that you're proud of. Let us know. Let's come together as a community. That's one of the greatest things about this platform, is the community that comes with it, the encouragement, the prayers that come with having this large community. It's just unbelievable, and I want you guys to have that community with me. I didn't build this by myself. Y'all helped me do this, so use the community to your advantage, and let out your feelings in the comments if you feel comfortable. Always, I just know that I'm always reading your comments. I read all of them. I'm the one who filters all the comments myself. I wish I could get back to every single one of you, but please know I do read them, and I see them, and I appreciate you more than you know. I don't want you to ever feel like you're not being heard or seen, and I try my absolute best. And I will always do that. That's one thing I will never lose here on my channel, is the community and the that conversation between y'all. I truly appreciate it, and I don't want you to think that I don't, if I don't respond to your comment. I might not get to it today, but just leave another one tomorrow. I will always see them, and if I don't get back to you, please know that I do appreciate it. And also your comments, they help other people too. So please know that even if you feel like you're not talking to me directly, you're talking to someone else on the other side of the screen that maybe needed to hear what you told me. So always remember that this community is open for all of us.
Lost and hopeless, when I was at my worst, it's grace that you extended that I did not deserve. I am so amazed by all you have done. I cannot explain the depth of your love. Second birth, I'm overwhelmed and grateful. You took what I deserve. I am so amazed by all you have done. I cannot explain the depth of your love. Limits can't contain the heart of you, God. I'm amazed at the depth of your love. And I am so amazed by all you have done. I cannot explain the depth of your love. Limits can't contain the heart of you, God. I'm amazed at the depth of your love. Hallelujah.
All right, took a quick break to clean up the floor a little bit around the house. I had to sweep behind the dog's kennel. So this kennel over here is for Honey. She loves her kennel. She's always loved her. We call it her house. But she'll like scratch her back against the kennel and her hair falls off, like really, she's older. So she sheds a lot more than the other three. I almost said the other four. I have 4 dogs total, but anyway, I have to sweep behind her kennel often. So I got all that cleaned up. And then right here, I was showing you guys the medicine cabinet. My daughter's going to start going through this. She loves to organize. So while she goes through that, my son's going to go through this cabinet here. And we're all just working together to organize and clean the house. So I'm really grateful for their help. We did take a couple dance breaks though. In order to clean, especially to this degree, we got to have some good music playing and we got to have some fun with it. So I have a confession to make. I have a problem when it comes to vitamins and medicine. I have everything under the sun. If you ever get sick, just come to my house. I have, just kidding, please don't. But don't come here because I will freak out. I have health anxiety really bad. But seriously, I have every medicine and every type of vitamin you could ever imagine. and half of them are expired. So today was the day I was like finally going to go through them. And this was truly such a freeing moment for me. Being able to open the medicine cabinet and find what I'm looking for feels great. There was vitamins in there that I didn't even know we had. Okay, like it feels great. So if you have not went through your medicines and your vitamins, today's the day, girl. Get up, go get you a bag and go through them, because I guarantee half of them are expired, just like mine. So as I'm over here working my butt off, my dog, Knox, decides that he's going to go through the garbage right in front of me. Like, look at him. What is he doing? He took a plastic piece, something that was broken, took it to the other room and destroyed it within seconds. So here I was just finishing up organizing this cabinet. It is a corner cabinet and it's kind of awkward, so I just do my best. I tried to organize things in separate bins so that way if we needed anything in there, we could just pull the whole bin out to access things that are back there. As a matter of fact, I'm actually thinking about taking all the medicines and vitamins and putting them in my bathroom instead of in the kitchen. I think it makes a lot more sense. But all of this stuff here was expired, and we still have a cabinet full. I need to go through it again, but look, progress, we're making progress, okay? But all this, like I said, was expired, so all this is going in the trash. I will say though, this is part of the reason why I think it's really important to have a clean, organized space, so that way you're not wasting money. Granted, half of this stuff was bought like over a year ago, and it's just been shoved in the back of the cabinet, because yes, it's been that long since I've went through this cabinet. Like, it's been well over a year. And then one thing led to another, and since I was already on a roll, I went ahead and went through the cabinet underneath our sink. This is also one of those spots. This is a catch-all for cleaners, garbage bag, grocery bags, you name it, it gets shoved under here. It's like if I don't have a home for it, it's getting shoved underneath the kitchen sink. So today's the day, going through it, and just doing this quickly though, because at this point it was already getting kind of late. My husband was fixing to get home, and I wanted to make sure that he didn't walk into chaos. Like that's something I've been trying to do, is like that 20-minute cleanup, like 20 minutes before my husband gets home, I do like quick tidy up, at least make the house smell good. Let me know in the comments, do y'all do that? Like clean up right before your husband gets home? It's like that 20-minute panic clean that happens. I do that often, but I love when my husband comes home and the house is clean and like tight. It doesn't have to be perfect, because there's sometimes that he'll come in, there ain't no telling what he's walking into. And I'll even warn him sometimes. I'm like, look, I just started a project. The house is chaotic. You might want to keep driving. He doesn't care, truly. But whenever it is clean and he walks in and it smells good, if dinner's going, that's a bonus. That means I was like killing it, okay? Seriously though, he always compliments me. If he walks in, the house is clean, smells good, he's like, oh, it looks nice in here, babe. You did a great job. I always appreciate it, because when you work hard all day, it's so nice when someone notices. And I know the number one complaint that I hear moms saying is like they feel unappreciated. Like they'll clean and clean and nobody ever notices. It's like the toilet cleans itself. So whenever you compliment your mom or your spouse on something that they did, to keep up with the house, I think it's really important. I'm definitely the words of affirmation type of girl. And I am also the acts of service. That's how I give love. That's how I show my love, is by acts of service. I like to do nice things for other people, or be helpful in some way, give my time, stuff like that. That's how I show that I love somebody. And yeah, I love the whole 5 love languages thing. Like I truly believe in it. I think that we all have like that one thing that just really makes us feel loved, or that's how we show our love to other people. And I think it's extremely important to share that with your significant other, so that way they know how to show you in the right way to make you feel loved. Yeah, how did I go from cleaning the stove to relationship advice? I don't know. Ignore. I don't even know what the heck I'm talking about. Anyway, I'm going to clean the stove. I needed to like deep clean it. There was a lot of grease and stuff on the little knobs. I should have just took them off and soaked them in the sink, but yeah, I'm just trying to make sure I get all this stuff off. And then I noticed that my stove is starting to peel, like right above where the burner is. This stove is just... I definitely don't recommend the Armana brand at all. It's been a pain in the butt. My stove will never stay with the time. My oven works every now and then. We need new appliances, but that's it's not on the to-do list right now. There's so many other things that we need to do. Why does the list just continue to grow when you're a homeowner? It's ridiculous. But right here, I'm going to go ahead and carry out these bags of trash. Now, listen, they have not picked up our trash in 2 weeks. The week previous, the storm was coming, so they just skipped trash day. And so we have 2 weeks worth of trash, and it is overflowing. The recycling bin is full because at this point they said they're not doing recycling anymore. So our recycling bin we're allowed to use as a trash can. We have, it's so, our whole neighborhood is full. It smells like garbage. It smells like a dump outside right now. It's that bad. Like, everybody's trash is so overfilled. It's honestly really sad. I feel like our county is really slacking when it comes to disposal. I don't know what's going on, but they need to do something, because it's starting to get to the point where, like, it's getting trashy around here, literally. So I apologize right here. The quality is a little off. I set my camera to the wrong setting, and yeah, I don't know what was going on. I was in slow motion, but this is actually sped up. So I don't know what happened. But I was just vacuuming the floors really, and then just getting ready to mop. Well, it's at it again. My camera's in slow motion. Not sure what happened. This is I was filming in the exact same setting as the last video clip you just watched. I don't know what's happening. It really sucks. This camera has started to give me a ton of issues. I just bought this one not too long ago. It's the Sony ZV-1. I bought it after my Canon G7X Mark II broke. I had that camera for years, and it finally broke, and then I couldn't find one, and I needed a camera ASAP, so I ended up buying this one from Best Buy after the guy recommended it. But yeah, it hasn't been a great camera. If you are ever looking into starting a YouTube channel, I highly recommend just sticking with a Canon. Canon G7X Mark II is like the best, I feel like, vlog camera. It's user friendly, it's easy to control, all that. This Sony, it has been really difficult, but I've seen so many YouTubers using the Sony ZV-1. I don't know if it's just I got like a faulty one or something, but this whole slow motion thing is about to make me mad, because when you're filming all day and then you sit down and you go to edit this footage and it looks like this, and I can't speed it up. Look what happens when I speed it up. Like, where did I go? I'm like a little ghost. Anyway, yeah, this is not gonna work. Oh, I'm so sorry. I feel horrible, but this is the only footage I got on my camera, and obviously something's wrong with it at this point. So back to square one. But I'm mopping the floor. You can kind of get the idea. After I finished mopping, I realized that the sliding glass door was really bad from the dogs jumping on it. So I'm going to clean this off real quick. And now that the camera is not in slow motion, now it's just super dark. So at this point, I don't know what to do. I'm, you know, surviving, not thriving over here with my content. But also, look at the door. See at the top how it's like all foggy? It's because the seal broke. Do not pressure wash your doors or your windows, y'all. I didn't know this until after I already broke the seal, but the pressure washer will break the seal and cause moisture to trap behind the double pane window or door, and that's what happened. So now we need a new back door, which is something I wanted to do anyway. We want to get French doors, but yeah, we're just going to add that to the list along with the appliances that we need. Oh, and we got to finish the building still. We'll get to it eventually. Everything's going to get done eventually. I mean, right? It has to be done at some point. A year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years down the line. What's your 5-year plan? Mine's to finish this house. All right. I woke up today and I just felt so much better. I mean, I was tired this morning because it was like first day back to school, waking up early, but I just feel like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders just going through the stuff that I went through. And I have so much more to do, but I am like motivated, energized. I can't wait to go through some things and just get my house back, have a fresh new start. I'm just ready to start over. And yeah, highly recommend. Go grab you a bag and start going through your stuff. Good morning. Her says hello. Hi. Are you? Excuse me? No, don't bite her. No. He doesn't like when she jumps on me. Y'all want to go back outside? No, they had to go out. But anyway, that's pretty much it for today's video. I am going to edit this footage, get this up for you guys, and then continue to declutter and clean. I actually need to clean out the building. We want to try to finish that up this weekend, or try to finish up a lot of it. So that is the game plan. But I appreciate you being here. I hope y'all have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye, y'all.